Assassin's Creed Brotherhood nearly made me quit this challenge. There's 51 trophies, full synchronization on all the missions, and those infamous feathers are back. Today I'm attempting one of the most patience-testing platinums in the entire Assassin's Creed franchise. This is the next game in my mission to platinum every single Assassin's Creed, and if I fail here, the run ends. So let's see, does Assassin's Creed Brotherhood break me? Ezio Auditore has just defeated Rodrigo Borgia, the secret Templar leader who also happens to be the Pope. Ezio escapes the Vatican with his allies and returns home to Monteriggioni, hoping that years of bloodshed have finally come to an end. When all of a sudden, Cesare Borgia, Rodrigo's ambitious, brutal son, launches a sudden and devastating attack on Monteriggioni. The city is destroyed, Ezio's uncle Mario is killed, and the powerful artifact, the Apple of Eden, is stolen. Ezio is wounded and realizes the war against the Borgias is far from finished. This then leads him to Rome, a city completely under the Borgias' control. It's drowning in corruption, fear, and tyranny. The people suffer while the Borgias grow richer and stronger, and the Assassin's Creed Brotherhood has been driven into hiding. Ezio understands that simply killing his enemies is not enough anymore. If Rome is to be freed, the assassins must be rebuilt. This is a new feature for the game where you save citizens and recruit them to the Brotherhood. This is sort of a mini game you need to manage throughout it, and my advice is to get this started as early as possible. You need to get an assassin to level 10 for the trophy Welcome to the Brotherhood. You send them off, leveling them up, taking out assassinations and doing other things, and you can use them to take out guards while you're roaming about, along with getting trophies for recruiting your first assassin, as well as recruiting 3 of them, these being the sort of unmissable ones. Oh, Brotherhood. Recruit 3 assassins. There we go. As with all Assassin's Creed games, Ezio dismantles the Borgia Empire. He assassinates the general, destroys their economic power, liberating district, and turns Rome against them. Throughout the story, Ezio restores the Assassin's Brotherhood to its former strength, and is officially recognized as its leader. His journey from a reckless young noble to a legendary assassin is complete. Despite his confidence, Cesare is betrayed by his allies and is even imprisoned by his father. But before long, Rodrigo dies under some mysterious circumstances.
You die! You die! Ah! Where is the piece of Eden?
Stop!
And Cesare escapes captivity, convinced that he is destined to rule through sheer force of will. We get the Apple of Eden back, and all that's left is to take down Cesare.
It ends now, assassino. My sword will take your life. Guards!
Ezio tracks him down and defeats him in battle. Even in defeat, though, Cesare refuses to accept the reality, declaring that no man can kill him. Ezio ends his reign once and for all, proving that arrogance, not destiny, was Cesare's greatest weakness. And with Cesare dead, Rome is finally free.
The throne was mine.
Wanting something does not make it your right.
What do you know?
That a true leader empowers the people he rules.
I will lead mankind into a new world.
Che nessuno ricordi il tuo nome. Requiescat in pace.
You cannot kill me. No man can murder me.
Then I leave you in the hands of fate.
In the present day, Desmond Miles uses Ezio's memories to locate a hidden vault beneath the Colosseum. It's in the present that you need to get the 2 missable trophies of the game. These are easily missed, as once you enter the Animus, there is very little reason to leave, nor are you ever prompted to do so. And you need to get these trophies before Sequence 8 in order to make sure you can get them. Male Demon is for just walking over to the computer in the main room and interacting with it. There we go. And Dust to Dust is for finding an artifact on the ground in 2012. There we go. Missable trophy number 2 out the way. Once he activates the Apple of Eden under the Colosseum, an ancient being named Juno, who was once communicating through Ezio in the last game, takes control of Desmond and forces him to kill Lucy.
It is done. The way lies all before you. Only she remains to be found. Awaken the sixth. Go, alone!
This shocking moment reveals that the conflict between the Assassins and the Templars is only a very small part of a much larger story. After the story is complete, you should have all of the story-related trophies popped. And while working through the story, I picked a few others up. In Assassin's Creed 2, there was a combat trophy that I struggled with called No Hitter for defeating 10 enemies without getting hit. Serial Killer is similar, but due to the combat's slight improvement, it makes it a bit easier. Really? Oh.
Go for the opening.
Yes, that was the one I was worried I was about not getting. Oh, come on. In Brotherhood, if you successfully parry, you go into an execution mode, and you just all have to do is press the attack button, and it will insta-kill an enemy. You do 10 of these in a row, and the trophy is yours. Much easier than the no-hitter. The other story-related trophies that can be obtained anytime is Deja Vu for replaying a memory, which you'll probably need to do in order to get the 100% sync on them. And Perfect Recall for getting 100% sync on any sequence that isn't sequence 1. See 100% in any. All right, nice. Perfectionist is where this game started to test me. There is a virtual training section where you can complete different challenges within the Animus. For this trophy, you need to get 3 gold trophies on any of the challenges. There's combat challenges, assassination challenges, and there's one where you can complete obstacle courses. Thinking that the combat would be the easiest due to this new execution style skill being in the game, I thought I would breeze it. Boy was I wrong. Time after time I kept getting cut short and just downright getting cooked for no reason. But after many attempts, we get our first gold. Yes! Finally! We got one. It wasn't until someone then came into the chat and said try the flag challenges, and with that we got it relatively easily. No more! Similar to Assassin's Creed 2, there are puzzles to complete for a special armor. In Assassin's Creed 2, it was the tombs. In Brotherhood, it's the Lures of Romulus. And they are a cult that are helping the Borgias keep power in Rome. You complete obstacle courses, take out members of the cult, and chase down priests. Completing each of these will get you a trophy for them, and then you obtain the armor of Brutus. Might have to, Leonardo da Vinci makes a return, this time forced under the employ of the Borgias, but still supporting the assassins. He tasks Ezio to destroy all of the creations he's made for the Borgias, that being a machine gun, a tank, a naval boat, and a bomber, getting a trophy for each of them. Once you destroy them all, Leo gifts you with a parachute, and you get a trophy for jumping off the Castel Sant'Angelo, which, if memory serves, is the highest point on the map, getting the trophy Fly Like an Eagle. There we go. You can also get this trophy straight after while doing it, and that's special delivery for getting a double assassination while parachuting. There we go, special delivery. I had no idea whether that was going to work, but it did, thank God. Along with sinking towers to open up the map. These towers are under the control of the Borgia captains. You take out the captain, burn the tower down, and for completing all of them, you get the trophy tower offense. Also, by taking out the towers, you are freeing districts, and you're then allowed to open stores such as armories, doctors, art vendors. Opening 5 of them in the Antico district will get you home improvement. Oh, home improvement. Renovate 5 buildings in the Antico district. Okay. Then there are a couple of random trophies which really can be obtained at any point in the game, that being High Roller for winning a max bet in a game of hazard dice rolling game thing. That's in the Thief's Hideout. There's no secret way to do this or trick. You just max bet every time and hope for the best. You may get it first go like I did, or you could be there 4 hours. The gloves come off for winning a max bet in the fighting ring in the barracks. You need to get to the very last challenge. When you're there, do the max bet of 500 florins and then just win the challenge. Then we have your wishes granted, and that is for just throwing coins in a well. So if I just do that, and then there we go, your wish is granted, so that's easy enough. And lastly, easy come, easy go for paying off an orator to bring down your notoriety and then just immediately pickpocketing him. There we go, nice easy one out of the way. Now, it wouldn't be an Assassin's Creed game without assassination and combat challenges, and in this game, there are a few. Once you recruit enough civilians to be assassins, you can call them in to take out guards while you remain hidden. With enough of them, it gives you the ability called an arrow storm. The trophy airstrike is for taking out 10 enemies with just one call of this arrow storm. Oh. Kill 10 guards in an arrow storm. I didn't even mean to do that. Show off is for completing 10 of the guild challenges, that being the mercenaries, the thieves, or the courtesans. Honestly, I wish I could tell you how I got this, but it just popped. I'm guessing over time you'll do it, but you can go into each of the areas and check what those challenges are if you do get short. Strong arm is for taking out a guard with a long weapon, a heavy weapon, and throwing a smoke, all of these from 10 meters out. I did this by stealing one of the pikes from the guards in like the Castel Bridge area. There is an axe you can buy from the armory to then throw, and then the smokes, they're just unlocked by buying the pouch from the fabric place. There we go. Grand Theft Dressage is for stealing 5 horses from a horse. So this has to be done all 5 in a row. You can't sort of unmount and then do another one. The best place to do this is just circle around the Colosseum, and guards on horses will just keep periodically spawning, and you just assassinate them and take them out, and it'll then do that. Just do 5 of them, you're done. There we go. And then clowning around is for knocking out 5 harlequins. These are all dotted around specific places on the map near water. Don't kill them, otherwise you'll be waiting a long time to get them respawned, like I did for a few of them. As I said earlier, those pesky feathers are back, and they thought, we didn't put them through enough last time, let's give them 100 more items to find. And they have given you 100 flags to find across the map. Thankfully, you can get the locations shown on the map, unlike Assassin's Creed 2, by buying the maps for them from artists in each of the different areas. You get Immorium for finding all the feathers, and capture the flag for finding all the flags. Coming up towards the end now, we get GPS for completing the sequence The Da Vinci Disappearance. Originally the DLC for the game, now bundled in the remaster. This has you finding a kidnapped Leonardo da Vinci. You do this by finding some of his paintings that have been sold and given away, and hidden in there are pieces of a map that you put together, and you find a location to a secret cave in which it's supposed to hold some massive secret which he's being tortured to give away. When you actually get there, you find that it's just an empty room of the Isu, and you then leave with him talking about random stuff.
Salai would model for it again, of course. Then perhaps I will study a woman with child to see
There we
how
go.
her body changes.
Now, Il Principe is for getting 100% sync on everything. And when I say everything, I mean it. You need to 100% the story, the Romulus lures, the DLC, the Templar agents, the assassinations, the thief missions, the courtesan missions, and the war machines. Every mission has a side objective, and in order to get 100%, you complete that side objective. While some of them are straightforward, there are some that are an absolute pain. For example, the tank and the bomber requiring you not to take a single slither of damage at all, and if you fail at any point you have to restart the whole mission from the beginning. Subject 16 is back, and he has littered clues throughout the map, and finding all of these will get you a trophy along with a message, which is a little bit confusing, but I'm sure it will be made clearer in future games. And lastly, as always, I leave one of the most simple trophies to last, getting the platinum, and this one being spring cleaning. And that's for defeating someone with a brush or a broom, whatever you want to call it, and along with that, the platinum. And there we have it, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood chalked off, one more done, and we've got a lot more to go. Platinum is obtained, and we can carry on our quests to get them all, with the final installment of Ezio's story, Assassin's Creed Revelation, coming up next. Now, I'm always taking suggestions for games to platinum challenges to do, so make sure you are a part of the Discord. The link is in the description to drop some ideas in, or drop the idea down below in the comment. And until next time, peace!